Hi, everybody. Jake Slebodnick for Renda Digital TV and your hometown stations, checking in once again from First Commonwealth Bank Field in Homer City as we continue coverage from Spring Sports Media Day and the Heritage Conference. And I'm joined by members of the Marion Center boys and girls track teams. And we'll start with Coach Chris Peters. Coach, take me through last season from your point of view and how you guys expect to get better here in 2024.
Last year we had a nice season. Our girls had a real nice record. They won a share of the conference regular season championship. And we sent some girls to states with our 4x8 relay team, which is always our main goal is to send kids to states, and we emphasize relays. On our boys' side, we had a good year. Evan Reisinger here went off to states in the pole vault and brought home a state medal. So we're looking at building on that this year, putting together new relay teams because we've lost some of our runners, but new year, new athletes, new opportunities.
Take me through those new relay teams. As you said, building back up and better. You know, who are some of the names that we'll see, and in what ways have they really improved?
Well, Lydia and Claire both are here today, and Lydia and Claire are both very good athletes that run cross country, so they're real strong coming into the season. We're going to look for some other spots to fill. We have some freshmen that we're pretty excited about. Of course, Lydia has to wrap up basketball season first, and we hope that we have to wait for her for a while as they make this run.
Obviously, the goal is to get back to states and keep capturing gold, but what are some other goals that the Stingers have this season?
Well, we just want to be the best that we can be. There's nothing more common than wasted potential, and we want our athletes to work real hard to be uncommon.
Hey, Coach, best of luck this season. Thanks for the time, and can't wait to see what the Stingers do this year.
Thanks a lot.
It's Coach Chris Peters, and we will talk to Evan Reisinger now, and we'll just have you move to the back of the line and just keep on moving forward. Evan, a big season coming up for you, 2024. A lot of success came with you guys last year. How do you guys look to build on that in 2024?
And just keep pushing each other to our limits, and again, like he said, we just try to be the best we can be, better athletes, and just better all-around people.
Now, what are some of the events that we'll see you on the track and possibly the field this year?
I'll mainly do pole vault. I'll do some running events, but pole vault's my thing.
Now, I only got to see a lot of track events whenever, just my time in high school and college. But pole vault, it seems like it takes a lot of different qualities in order to be a really good pole vaulter. How are you able? What are some of the things that you have to do to stay physically and mentally ready to go when you take that pole vault?
Yeah, you just got to be in good shape. You got to. It's more of a mental thing too, because there's a lot of things that go on, and if it's going bad, you can really ruin your day if things aren't going in your favor. So it's just, I don't know. You gotta.
What are some ways that you stay mentally focused before a track meet?
I just try to not let anything get to my head. I kind of just go one jump at a time, not looking on past jumps or future jumps. I just try to stay in the moment.
Why should people be fixated on focusing on Marion Center track and field this year?
Just because we're working hard and we don't like taking days off. So,
any personal goals for you this year? I know obviously winning gold is the biggest thing, but any personal goals in terms of improvement?
I'd like to jump higher this year than what I did in the past, and I'd like to make it to states again.
All right. Seems like very attainable goals. Hey, Evan, thanks for the time. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll move on to Landon Cook. Landon, what are some of the ways you guys have adjusted your regimen in the off-season to stay ready to go here in 2024?
Yeah, so in the off-season we've been lifting in the mornings before school, and I think that's great team bonding, and it brings us together very well and helps us get set for the season.
How have the numbers been in terms of those morning lifts and off-season workouts?
Very well. We have a lot of leaders that stepped up during that off-season, and I think we can bring it together very well.
How about the underclassmen as well? How have they sort of bought into the program?
They're starting to see it. They're starting to see a lot of success and starting to buy in a lot more, actually.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. With a lot of people going to states, winning gold, how does that sort of help fuel the fire for the younger classmen as well?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the more you win, the more people it's going to bring out, and I think they just want to strive to be the best they can be.
So what are some of the events you'll be doing this year?
I mainly hurdle, but I will be doing some running events too.
Hurdling, okay. My sister was a hurdler. She was maybe not as tall as a lot of people, but you're right there. I would say perfect hurdler height. How challenging can it be when you go out there on the track? You have to overcome all these obstacles physically in your way. I'm sure you have to stay mentally focused. How challenging can that be?
Absolutely, it's challenging, but I try to have a lot of fun with it and just try my best. It's very challenging, but you just got to drive through every single hurdle until the end.
Hey, Landon, it's going to be exciting to see you guys this year. Best of luck this season, and we'll hope to bring home some more gold to Marion Center.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
It's Landon Cook, and we'll talk to Lydia Miller now. And we were talking off camera. I just don't understand how, as an athlete that plays so many different sports, you can just mentally adjust to go from one to the other. And you're still in basketball season. How are you getting ready for track here in 2024?
I mean, I've been working with a lot of these people for a while, and it just kind of goes back to each person does their job, and being the best you can be, do your job, and each person does their own part, and everything comes together.
Now, just going from one sports season to the other, the basketball team claiming District 6 gold, how does that help fuel the fire to capture gold in track and field?
It's keeping me pushing forward, knowing that I still have a job to do, and that looking forward to just continuing it on through the spring.
It's your final season here in track. Over the years, you've seen this program grow in terms of numbers and a lot of people buying in. How have sort of the younger classmen and maybe even the seniors as well really bought into the program to help bring gold to Marion Center?
I think just watching and witnessing the success that we've had kind of gives them a positive attitude on the situation and helps them to be more motivated to become the best they can be.
Coach says he hopes to wait to have you on the track a little bit longer for basketball season. How excited are you for your state playoff game? I know it's a little off topic, but how excited are you for your state playoff game?
I'm very excited.
Hey, Lydia, best of luck. We'll talk to you Friday night when you're on the road in basketball. Best of luck in track this season.
Thank you very much.
That's Lydia Miller. Now we'll talk to Claire Hood, the final stinger here. And Claire, one of the things I got to ask you is how are you staying mentally and physically prepared for 2024?
I really just got to keep a positive mentality. I wake up every day and I tell myself I'm excited for track, and I'm excited that I have the opportunity to get up and do something good.
Landon mentioned how a lot of the track members were in the weight room early on in the off season, staying physically fit. And from your point of view, how have the track team members put the work in the weight room?
I think we push each other every day to just get better, and we don't let each other slow down.
What's the team do you guys have a team motto for 2024? If so, what is it? Or, what are some of the words of encouragement that you guys are living by here this season?
Our team motto is always to be uncommon and have patience, persistence, and passion.
I like that. All right. Hey, Claire, what are some of the events that we're going to see you do here in this track season?
The 4x8 and 800.
4x8 and 800. Okay, take me through your mindset as one of the runners. How challenging is it? Or maybe not challenging, but how do you prepare for those types of races?
It's pretty challenging, and I look up to people that were ahead of me, like Reg and Ryan and all of the people that were ahead of me. I just try to embody them, because they're always they're so confident and brave going into things that you just got to have the mindset that you're getting it done with and you're getting it out of the way.
Awesome. Hey, Claire, best of luck this season, and thanks for the time.
Thank you.
That's Claire Hood, and I want to thank the rest of the Marion Center track team for their work. That was Coach Chris Peters, Evan Reisinger, Landon Cook, Lydia Miller, and Claire Hood. It's going to be exciting to see what they do on the track and on the field this year. For the Stingers, I'm Jake Slebodnick, and this interview brought to you by Robin Dale on Renda Digital TV and your hometown stations.